Here at Pickwick, and we have breaking news. Now, Sandra, there has been this rumor going around, this nasty rumor, that at one of your shows, you're going to have a bunch of people there that are going to have stuff that's sort of in the vision of Jules Verne and people like that. I think they call it, what is the word that these kids are using? Oil...
Steampunk.
Okay, that's the word I was looking for.
Yes.
So is it true that you're going to have a steampunk theme at September? Because that's what everyone's saying, and I've tried to quell that rumor.
You did.
Yeah, I said she would never do that. But is it true that you're doing that?
It is true.
It is true. Now,
what some very interesting concoctions.
And what might be an example of some of the, because that steampunk is just so weird that it terrifies me. What are some of the examples of some of the steampunk you think might come there?
Well, we'll certainly have some interesting jewelry. Different types of repurposing with old Victorian style jewelry. We probably will have some corsetry.
Some corsetry. Now stand back. Now show me some corsetry move.
Some corsetry.
Okay, fantastic.
You know, in the style of the Edwardian period, probably, most likely, in the Edward Gorey, H.G. Wells kind of science fiction style. People like to dress up in all kinds of different concoctions. We have some dealers who like to put it together on the side.
Are there any specific dealers that you have handcuffed and you've forced into this that I can mention?
Well, I can't say...
Now that's metaphorically. She does not actually handcuff and force.
No, I don't.
She bats her eyes, which is the equivalent of doing that.
Well, I can't confirm the dealers yet because it's the fall show in September. But I have been recruiting and talking to people. Like I went to the Inspiration LA show on the Queen Mary. And so we'll have some new people that specialize in some steampunk kind of garb. So it's a specialty in collecting.
Now,
and
how did you decide to come up with such a innovative and scary theme?
Well, it's the fall show right before Halloween.
Oh, I see. So this is the pre-Halloween.
It's the pre-Halloween. It's not October yet, so it'll be, kind of getting people in the spirit, and all of the shows for the holidays. People like to dress up, so we're getting them in the spirit of that, and the Edwardian ball and things like that will be coming up. So I had thought, and you and I had spoke about Steampunk. You did that fabulous issue in Collector Magazine.
I hardly remember. Let's see. That was the March 2011 issue.
Oh yes, that was it.
Hardly remember.
So that kind of inspired me. We had talked about that, and I'd not seen another show that had done that, and I'd been speaking with a lot of my dealers who have great Victorian, and so they said, yeah, that would be great. A lot of young people like steampunk and are creating all kinds of wonderful creations. So
it's fair to say that people right now are in the process of putting together some rather elaborate and exaggerated steampunk outfits. Is that fair to say?
Well, I haven't made a formal announcement yet, so I'm just dealers though are getting those things together.
They can pick up the telepathy.
Oh yes. Oh well, it's fair to say then yes.
Okay.
But I know a few people who have some creations.
No, just could you, like, with your hands in your eyes, could you send out the telepathic message?
Steampunk.
Okay.
You like steampunk. Steampunk.
Okay.